So today we will be discussing about first equation of motion. So what is the first equation of motion? Suppose a body is moving with initial velocity vi and is undergoing uniform acceleration a for a time t such that its final velocity becomes vf. So change in velocity of a body in time t equal to Vf minus Vi. Vf means final velocity minus Vi means initial velocity. Therefore, change in velocity in unit time is equal to A Vf minus Vi upon t. So, we know that the formula of acceleration is velocity upon time, means rate of change of velocity. So, in this equation we have two velocities Vf and Vi, means final velocity and initial velocity. Therefore, Vf minus Vi upon t equal to A. These both velocities are called final velocities or initial velocities are called velocity. Now t is dividing with Vf minus Vi, so it will multiply with A acceleration. So the equations become At plus Vi equal to Vf. This is first equation of motion. So in this equation there is a question that what is A and what is T and what is Vi and Vf. So let me explain you students. A is equal to acceleration, T is equal to time, Vi stands for initial velocity and Vf is final velocity. But there is another question students, that how would we recognize that initial velocity and final velocity, मतलब हमें पता कैसे लगे इनिशियल वेलोसिटी और फाइनल वेलोसिटी होती कैसे है या उसको हम कैसे समझें. Let me give an example. Suppose I have a ball at the top of my hand. When ball is releasing from my hand, the speed or we can say velocity of the ball at the top of my hand is 0. So it means ball is starting from rest. It means Vi initial velocity is 0. So speed at the top is called initial speed or initial velocity Vi. Now let's analyze speed or velocity of the ball at the bottom. Is it 0? No. It gains some speed or velocity by now at the top. If you look carefully students, it looked blurred at the bottom compared to when it was at the top. So we conclude that it looks blurry because it has some speed or velocity or we can say velocity at the bottom. So velocity at the bottom is called final velocity Vf. Now having understood this, let's talk about second equation of motion. Let's suppose a body starts with an initial velocity Vi and travels with uniform acceleration A for a period of time t. The distance covered by a body in this time is s. We denote distance with the symbol of s, capital S, and its final velocity become Vf. Now let me explain. The acceleration is uniform, the velocity of a body increasing or decreasing by equal amount in equal time, i.e. the velocity changes at a constant rate. Therefore we have already given average acceleration, which is equal to Vi plus Vf. Vi means initial velocity, Vf means final velocity divided by 2. Now we have to find distance traveled by the body, which is equal to capital S, and S is equal to average acceleration multiplied by time. So this is formula of S, distance. So S equal to Vi plus Vf upon 2 multiplied by time. Now we have discussed recently in first equation of motion that Vf बराबर होता है, equal होता है Vi plus At के. So now we put it in Vf. So now S becomes equal to Vi plus circle bracket Vi plus At circle bracket multiply by T and divide by 2. So now T time is multiplying with all the terms which are in circle bracket. So we can multiply T with the circle bracket. If we see in circle bracket that Vi plus Vi, these terms are same. So Vi plus Vi, these are adding. So we add these terms and it becomes 2Vi plus At multiplied by T divided by 2. Now we can multiply T time with the whole circle bracket. So it becomes S equal to 2ViT plus At square. Square means power में 2 divided by 2. Now 2 is dividing with 2ViT and also 2 is dividing with At square. So 2 and 2 will be cancelled out. So final equations become S equal to ViT plus half means 1 upon 2 At square. This is second equation of motion. Now let's talk about third equation of motion. This third equation will be solved or derived or obtained from these two equations. First equation of motion and second equation of motion. Now from equation number 1 or first equation of motion, we have Vf is equal to Vi plus At. Now squaring both sides of above equation. So we have A plus B square formula. We know that A plus B square formula. So A plus B square is equal to A square plus 2AB plus B square. From equation number 1 on right hand side, we have Vi plus At. So Vi is equal to A and At is equal to B. Now we can solve the formula. So it becomes Vf square equal to circle bracket Vi plus At whole square. Now we can solve it, or it becomes Vf square minus Vi square plus 2Vi At plus At whole square. Now another step, Vf square equal to Vi square plus 2Vi At plus 2 upon 2 A square T square. We multiply and divide 2 to balance the equation. Now we do in fourth step, we take 2A as common. So the equation become Vf square and Vi square plus 2A common, circle bracket Vit plus 1 upon 2 At square. So Vit plus 1 upon 2 At square is similar equation from equation number 2, which we can say second equation of motion, which is equal to S. Now from equation number 2 we have Vit plus 1 upon 2 At square equal to S. So finally equations become Vf square equal to Vi square plus 2As. This is the third equation of motion. So students, I hope you will understand this topic. We will meet in other video. Allah Hafiz.